back in the Taisho era, no longer exists. The current store was built almost 40 years ago. At first glance, my Uncle Satoru might seem a little sketchy. He's always dressed in threadbare clothes, with slip-on sandals on his feet, and his shaggy hair makes you wonder if he's ever had a proper haircut in his life. And on top of all that, he's always saying off-the-wall things, and he ends up blurting out whatever he's thinking like a child. He is, in short, a tough man to figure out. And yet, in this peculiar neighborhood, his odd personality and unusual appearance strangely seem to work in his favor. He's surprisingly well-liked. It would be difficult to find someone around here who doesn't know my uncle. His Morisaki Bookshop is an old-fashioned store in a 2-floor wooden building untouched by time, every bit the image of a vintage bookshop. The inside is cramped. You could get 5 people in there, but just barely. There's never enough space on the shelves. The books are piled on top and along the walls, and even behind the counter where the cash register is. And the intense, musty smell particular to old bookshops penetrates everything. For the most part, the books on the shelves are cheap, running from around 100 to 500 yen, but the store also sells rarer things like first editions of famous writers. The number of people looking for second-hand books like these has dropped since my grandfather's generation. From what I've heard, there were some extremely difficult times. It's only thanks to the customers who love the shop and have kept coming back over the years that it's still in business. I first came to the shop more than 3 years ago. Back then, my uncle let me come live on the 2nd floor and told me I could stay as long as I liked. I can still vividly recall the days I lived here. At that time in my life, I was feeling desperate, although the cause now seems insignificant when I look back on it. At first, I often lashed out at my uncle and locked myself in my room like some tragic heroine, crying all alone. Yet he patiently endured it all and offered me kind words and caring instead. As time went on, he taught me how thrilling reading can be and how crucial in life it is to not hide from your emotions, but to face them. Naturally, my uncle was the one who introduced me to Jimbochi. At first, I was confused to look down the street and see just one bookstore after another. "The great writers have always loved this place, too," my uncle said, sounding like he was boasting about himself. "It's the best neighborhood of bookshops in the whole world." To be honest, I didn't get what he was talking about then. I couldn't see what there was to boast about. But as time passed, I came to understand what he meant. Jimbochi is brimming with charm and excitement. There's no other place like it in the world. My uncle and I are still bickering back and forth in front of the shop when I hear a loud voice shout from inside. "Hey, what are you two doing?" When I peek in, I see a woman with a short, stylish haircut sitting at the counter staring at us, with an irritated look on her face. That's Momoko. "Quit dawdling out there and come in already, will you?" She waved us in impatiently. She didn't seem to enjoy waiting in the shop for us by herself. Momoko is Uncle Satoru's wife. You'd think she wouldn't be so different in age and appearance from my uncle, but she has such a straightforward and candid way about her that she seems much younger. My uncle is no match for her. Whenever she's around, he's always on his best behavior, like a little lapdog. It's only when she's there that you ever see that side of him. Actually, Momoko lived apart from my uncle for almost 5 years as a result of some unfortunate circumstances, but about a month ago, she returned home safe and sound. Since then, she and my uncle have been running the shop together. "So, Takako, what's new with you?" Momoko asks with a smile. She has such fine, straight posture that she somehow looks elegant, even wearing just a sweater and a long skirt. I don't think I ever want to become someone who fills a room the way she does, but I do wish a little bit that I could have some of her grace. Things are good. Peaceful and calm. Work's going well. How are you?
I'm doing great.